videos in court of black boys killing other black boys. I've read court proceedings because it wasn't just anecdotal of women who put their daughters out of the house, whose daughters were subject to prostitution because the mother got a boyfriend and the daughter was just too good looking and kicked their daughters out into the street because they were afraid that the daughter might go with the boyfriend. The majority of the population that I dealt with was Black and Hispanic. I'm going to say 80% Black, 15% Hispanic, and maybe not even 3% white and 1% Asian. Um, and they all were the same year after year, month after month. The only thing that changed was the calendar, but they all had it. Now, occasionally I would come across a kid who had his lights on. In other words, he would hear it
Agree with you.
and he would, no, he didn't agree with me. I wasn't there to preach. I was a counselor. There's a difference. Okay. I wasn't there to preach my word. I wasn't a pastor. I wasn't a minister of the word of God. None of that. My job was to be unbiased and deal with these kids in the terms of the booking and court processes. It never stopped. It never stopped from day one to day 28.5. So when I hear people talk about these things and they frame it as this is what's the deal, I'm saying to myself, nah, you ain't deal with as many people as I deal with. Now let's just keep this in mind. I want you to keep in mind on all the years that I was there. Our population in the facility was we had two facilities, one called Crossroads and one called Horizon. Horizon was in Bronx, Crossroads was in Brooklyn. Both of their populations were up from 100. Hello, how are you? From from 150 to 200. 200 meant that we were over the line. 205 meant we couldn't fit not even one more kid. All of these things about these kids were consistent throughout. And these kids didn't just come with their own stories from the streets, murder and rape and molestation and prostitution. They didn't just come from their stories. Their families were involved. So their families had to appear in court. Right? We had to file dispositions, etc. It's a victim mentality, bro. 28 years. I had to have kids like I'm talking to you right now. 28 years. And they all had the same story. And you know what never changed? Their attitude when they went back on the streets. Doesn't matter how many counselors came in, how many mental health physicians came in. They all went back with the same book of mentality. Every once in a while, praise God, praise Jesus Christ. Every once in a while, we would get a kid that got it and they made a difference. So when I hear these stories about, yeah, this is what Jim Crow, I see us doing it to ourselves more than I see them doing it to us. I'm more afraid of do-rags than I am of pointy hats. I've had 11 surgeons as a black man working in a black prison, treating young boys and girls fairly, and still got my ass kicked. My body was opened up 11 times. You know why? Because they didn't give a fuck.
Um, I do appreciate.
Mhm. How are you, sir? Doing good?
Where the fuck are you from?
Yeah, what's up?
Who?
South Africa. He's the real.
I want to
right
visit
there.
South Africa, man.
Really?
My brother's there right now.
No, that after Asia, that's the place I want to go.
Okay, free to come at that.
Tell me where to go.
Come to Johannesburg.
Johannesburg.
My brother's in Johannesburg now. Can I ask you a question? Why y'all guys so friendly over there?
But I guess
I want your glasses, man. You gonna sell me them glasses?
I'm gonna ask you.
I don't like them glasses, dog.
That's good. That's good.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a deep question.
I don't know the glasses.
I like his glasses.
Yeah.
Would you say it? I want you to be honest with me.
Turtle.
I'm not here to fight. I'm here to listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say Black Americans? Listen to what I'm saying. Would you say Black Americans have a victim mentality?
What blood mentality? I mean, victim mentality.
Yeah. Would you say that's true or that's
Sleep Americans have just generally give them some kind. So we still like so we do give them our own ways. So and I believe we need some our own style.
You're not Black American, so don't say we.
Oh, Black Americans and Africans, we all. So that's it.
It's interesting. They won't take us
Yes,
back.
we are just all
No,
Yeah.
historically, we came from West Africa.
we all this.
We're 500. We're about 500 years removed, and our cultures have changed.
Yeah.
But like genetically and
Yeah.
innate purposes, this is the core of what we are.
You see yourself as brothers. I've been to America as well.
I-
See yourself as brothers.
Just to be honest,
Not just
I'm gonna be honest, right?
Yeah.
I say cousins because 500 years is a long time.
It's a long time.
So culturally, we have a lot of differences,
Yeah.
but a lot of West Indian traditions came through in America. There's a lot of things that Black Americans do that we don't know why we do them, and that does exist. But no, I would never like I'm an African in America.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel. I don't know how you feel.
I absolutely am not an African in America. I reject that. I reject that whole argument, bro.
How did you get to America?
Well, they sold us to the Americans. It was hold on. It was
I didn't ask that.
You asked me how did we get to America, right? They sold us.
Okay, where did you come from?
Well, the Africans sold us to the white.
Okay, no problem. I agree.
Africans
I agree. But where did you come from?
Where did I come from?
The continent of Africa, correct?
I came from the continent of Africa. That's not
Okay.
where we started.
But is that your origin?
Well, no, 70 AD would be our origin.
You think you're a Jew?
We heard you. We're the chosen people of God. You would say
No,
we're not?
No.
Oh, we're not? We're not the chosen people of God.
I ain't no Jew.
So what are we, nomads?
No, I exist before Judaism.
Yes. That's
Right.
I am the original.
Right.
I'm
Because,
the original Homo sapiens sapien.
Right.
No. See here?
there you go. You're interrupting me now.
No. I am the original. I am the Jew. No, you put out all that. You pulling bullshit right now. I've been listening to you for fucking 10 minutes. I am the original.
He asked me a
I
question.
am the
answered,
original.
And he says,
I am the. No. You are the original Homo sapien sapien.
who was conquered by white people.
So what?
Right.
But you are the prototype of everything else.
Yeah.
Everything else is a reflection of you. White individuals only been here for 10,000 years. You don't believe in evolution. And so we're gonna have a disconnect here. I'm talking about scientifically
No,
proven things.
I don't believe in the theory of
No,
evolution.
you don't believe.
Theory of
No. You put the religion. You put a new. No. It's my turn to talk my shit.
It's just you
No, man.
represented me incorrectly.
No, see,
I gotta step in if you represented me
man.
incorrectly.
Here, let me talk my shit.
That you misrepresented.
So let me. You told me when I didn't. Let me be wrong and then correct me in your response.
But you're making a declaration.
Let me be wrong and correct me in your
You're
response.
making a declaration.
So you stop. You said a lot of things that I disagree with, and I let you go.
Correct me. You said I don't believe in.
You don't have the ability to correct me, sir.
No, I'm correcting you about me. You said that
You don't believe in evolution.
No. I don't believe in the theory of evolution.
How can you put the theory on it?
There's a difference.
Science agrees with us.
Does it really?
Yes.
So you believe you were a tadpole?
I believe.
You believe you were a tadpole and you became this?
So
Why are there still tadpoles?
So it seems.
Why
like,
are there still
it
monkeys?
seems like it
You
seems.
can't deal with that. Go ahead.
No, I can. But we're not having a conversation about that particular part of evolution right now. But we're having.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So allow me. Can you allow me, sir?
I'm not talking. You are.
Okay. If you go with the consensus of scientific experts, there's a thing called Homo sapien sapien, and that's what we are. The origination of Homo sapien sapien happened in Central Africa. And the individuals who you view as white, Arab, all these other things, they developed those phenotypes based off the environment that they lived in. The original human being, as we view it today scientifically, is him. And we are 500 years of admixture different than that. This is the original human being. White people are only 10,000 years old based on the consensus of the scientific experts. So you can bring your religion into that, even though African religions was way older. Christianity is a new religion. If you look at the concept of human existence. So you're a Johnny Newcomer believing in Christ. And you know what? Christ didn't even fulfill the messianic prophecies. So you got a DEI Christ. You got a Christ that didn't even fulfill the prophecies. And so the idea that this individual who is from the beginning of human fucking existence and to make him less than, I think is intellectually inferior. I should have fucking.
We have the point, I guess.
No,
Make
the
it
scientific, no, it's not me.
yeah.
It's a scientific consensus. And the scientific consensus came to that conclusion that they were very racist. They couldn't argue with the facts. We're talking in the late 1800s, early 1900s when they came to this conclusion. They were very racist, but they couldn't argue with the facts. All the oldest everything that is associated, the Homo sapiens sapien comes from Africa. Don't take that away from them, man. Like, God damn, dog.
You're right, bro.
No, I'm not saying it. This is scientific, historical, archaeological. It's not me. This is a historical, archaeological, historic. This is the consensus of the experts. Now, if you are better than the consensus of the experts, no problem. I'd love to hear your theory. But all I'm doing is stating the consensus of the experts. Don't take that. Come on, brother. Come on, man. Don't deny history. You can deny this. Come on. Intellectual integrity means something, man. It may go against your narrative. I know you on purpose shut the fuck up and you're not intervening so you can talk your shit. And I understand it and I respect it.
Look how you framing it. I'm gonna talk. So at anything I say from this point, you've already declared as shit.
No, I'm talking my shit.
No, you just said I'm going to talk my shit.
Right, like I'm talking my shit right now.
I didn't say you talking shit.
I said it.
Well, I don't agree with you.
I don't mean it in a negative way.
It is negative. When you say shit,
Well, I don't mean it that
there's
way.
nothing positive. Is there positive shit?
If we're gonna be pedantic,
Forget about pedantic.
you're being
said shit.
pedantic.
You said shit.
I know.
That's negative, right? Is there positive shit? Is there good shit?
In a pedantic sense,
Is
no.
there a good shit?
In a pedantic sense, no. In a colloquial sense, no. In a colloquial sense, I disagree.
Okay.
But pedantically, you're correct. Come on, man. We use language differently. Don't make it like that. I talk my shit. Now, shut the fuck up. It's your turn. I'll shut the fuck up.
Let's go back to what we've been discussing before. One common thread that I dealt with these guys, and I've also dealt with adult is that their lack of connection with God, decency, with righteousness, and making it up as they went along. It's why they're in the position that they're in.
Okay.
And they can't get out of it right now, as we speak. Prisons are still filled with Black youths guilty of crimes, not suspected, not they were wrongly arrested. I've watched videotapes, kids, young male and female, not just male and female, killing each other and justifying it on the grounds that, well, they were ops. So that makes it right. And they weren't killing white. They were always killing.
I agree.
Okay. When I say 28 years, yeah, I would say that to some degree, I'm the authority.
Do you?
White man had nothing to do with it.
Yes, sir. Do you know the difference between the percentage of Black on Black crime as opposed to white on white crime?
It's the 13%. Hold on. 13% of the Black population are committing 50% of the crimes.
It's not the question I asked you.
You asked me if I knew the difference.
So no. What you're doing is you're talking about, and I'm sorry, and I'm not great with names. I'll never forget you, but I will forget your name.
Rush.
Rush.
Yes.
I'm asking very specific questions. Okay. And just to be clear, you are. You may not know. And I'm not trying to be fucked up or not. I do this every day. I've been doing this for 5 years.
Can I ask you a question? In all the
Sure.
years that you've been doing it, have you ever met someone like me?
I've met individuals who have said the same, who made the same arguments that you're making ad nauseum.
Have you
But
met someone
but you
been a Hebrew Israelite, a
No.
Baptist,
no.
a Pentecostal,
I'm,
a
I'm,
juvenile counselor? in the
nigga,
prison
nigga, I told you a bad motherfucker. No, don't question that. Cause when I said it, I ain't lying. We can disagree. No, drink, motherfucker.
No, I'm just checking to make sure you don't overdo it.
No, over half. I gotta stop. You know, because you're the OG, I'm asking you to fucking police me
I got you.
because I have
I
problems.
got you. Policing is what I do.
Yes, sir. No, don't take one thing and make it mean another thing. Okay, I can disagree with you wholeheartedly and fundamentally, but I can still think you an ill nigga because we got different. Because you are what I am, so we got different levels of communication. You an ill nigga, and I'll never take that away from you. But I disagree with you fundamentally on your religion and your politics.
I don't have a religion. I never told you I had a
My
religion.
apologies on your spirituality, whatever you want
Not
to
my spirituality.
on the way that you view the Bible. Whatever you want me to say, that's what I'm saying. I disagree with
It's
you.
very different than religion.
That's not the argument I'm trying to make right now. The point that I'm making, oh shit. The point that I'm making is,
Put the top.
that's the goddamn straight. The point that I'm making is, you can't do nothing. There is no thing that you can do that's made me think you ain't no ill nigga. You understand that? You can't fuck that up. Because
Clean up that.
that is my impression of you, sir. So let's not even go there. Point being, I forgot. See how fuck I was talking about. You put old school shit on me.
That's the alcohol.
No, you put some shit on. You diverted me from my goddamn point. Yeah, I'm drinking. Goddamn it. Hold on.
Chris.
Don't play me like I'm drunk and being stupid, dog.
Hold on a second. Have I done that?
I'm saying, like you said, don't do that. Hold on. Because I was trying to say something else. Fuck. Point being made is when, like, we talk about these subjects, the original point that I want to circle back to is, and I feel like it hasn't been addressed, is I named a lot of things that were associated with conservative ideology. And then in response, you told me your personal, anecdotal experience with Black people that were negative. And I don't think that represents a majority of Black individuals in America. That's my experience. And so it seems like if you're in a situation where you're dealing with, if you work at a rape clinic and everything you view as rapists, that may skew your visualization of the population. But in reality, the individuals who represent what you stated are a minority of the group of Black Americans. When you bring up the 2070 thing, that is about arrests. That's not about convictions. In response, I could bring up the exonerations. I don't want to make it a game like that because I'm having a real conversation with you. I'm not having a joust with you. Well, like, it's the point overall is that the way you're presenting things, you think Black people are bad people?
I didn't say that.
I didn't say you did. That's why I asked you a question.
I think that they're a very good.
What do you think the overwhelming majority is?
The overwhelming majority of Black people.
Thank you.
Majority of overwhelming majority of Black people. I believe that the minority really times bad Black people are bad Black. And I believe that people run with that more than they run
I agree with you. Do you think that when a white person, okay, white people are, because I believe in data, right? White men are more apt to fucking babies and uh, child porn, internet porn, having sex with children, blah 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 blah. This, and we do the whole per capita thing. Per capita, white men are more apt to blah 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 blah. The same thing they do with us with the per capita is per capita, right? White men are more apt to suicide. Men are more apt to domestic terrorism per capita. We can verify these things statistically.
Communities, predominantly low income Black communities. So it's not just an individual. When a woman comes into the prison and she talks about prostitution, she's talking about the 15 or 20 other people that were involved in it. Here are this 15 or 20 other people. There's the next door neighbor that knew about it that didn't report it. There are the other girls that helped them do it. When a girl decides, when a Black girl decides that she wants at 15 years old that she wants to have an OnlyFans page, and then say that she's 18 years old so that she can promote this, right? She's not doing it at the behest of a pimp. She's doing it because it's a good and easy way to make money. So here's what New York City decided to do with these cases. For all of the females that were there for prostitution, did it on their own. They decided to decriminalize prostitution. So now every woman that came into prison because she was a prostitute on her own accord,
No, say no, and I'll shut. I got a question, but I'll say no. I'll stop. That's all. Raise my hand.
allow me to tell you this.
Yes, sir.
Kate, who decided to do this kind of thing on her own accord, is now being somehow exonerated by framing this mischief. And that's what they're doing. It's mischief. That's what they're doing. To frame the mischief by law so that they're no longer being accused or that they're not no longer being accountable for the actions that they took on their own accord. So all the girls are innocent, and if they were prostitutes or if they were OnlyFans or they were out there soliciting themselves, soliciting their body, somehow it's a man's fault. And for all the boys that are out there that are committing crimes, well, they're a product of their environment, despite the fact that some of them have never had any encounters with white people at all. I'm not standing here in defense of white people. I'm a Black man. I come from a Black neighborhood. I worked with Black people. The demographic that I dealt with was Black, but I see them for what they are. Listen, man, I'm gonna say this in conclusion. I see what I see, I hear what I hear, and then I make up my mind. Period.
Do you think it's
Let me
fair?
try one of those. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 20 years.
Listen, man.
I'm not gonna smoke the whole thing, but I'm gonna
Hold on. I want to be clear, man. You can't get rid of me, okay? I fuck with you.
I'm trying to get rid of you, man.
Mm-mm.
Doing everything I can to make
You're doing a horrible job. Cause you know what I am. I got principles that you may not identify with. I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? That may be ignorant to you or whatever.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say you did.
Then stop implying it.
Well, I gotta.
I'm putting stuff.
You do it to me, motherfucker.
Oh, I do it to you.
Yeah.
There you go. So you win now because I do it to you.
I ain't gotta win.
There you go.
I know, Brian.
I had a friend that used to do it. You did it.
Yeah, damn straight.
Right, there you go. That's when you don't have an argument.
No, I'm saying it ain't no
You
Brian.
don't understand who you're dealing with.
I'm playing by the same rules you playing by.
Are you?
I believe so. You may disagree.
I'm gonna wholeheartedly disagree with you.
No problem.
Because I am not painting a picture of you that is inaccurate. I'm not taking your personality and your talking points and turn them into some sort of a ping pong ball that we're gonna flip, which you've done it.
That's not my call. If I feel it, I apologize. Just to be clear. Don't lean back, motherfuckers. You cheer the brakes. And we big fellas. We need Filipino size. There's a couple of things that you stated that I have.
Damn.
A couple of things you stated that I know I ain't smoked weed in about fucking 3 years.
I'm not a weed smoker. Although I did do it in Amsterdam.
No, I used to grow
With my
marijuana.
white girl.
I used to grow marijuana.
Dutch.
I'm actually a grower.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. It's amazing.
So I just say this. In this type of in this type of discourse, I don't think it's fair to infer information that's not documented.
Lucky for me, it's all documented. Lucky for me. I've seen the paperwork.
White on white crime and black on black crime has about like a 3% difference. And if you're, and I know you are, because you a bad.
No, I am what?
I know you a bad motherfucker.
I'm not a bad motherfucker.
No, fuck you.
I'm
You
dude having a conversation with him.
You a bad motherfucker. You are not an unintelligent individual. And I know you're aware that 5% is in the fucking statistical noise. Point being made is this: there's no such thing as black on black crime.
No, really.
No, because because crime is proximity based, and white on white crime. If you got 10 white people, and we're looking at murders, 8.4 of those white people were killed by other white people, and 8.8 black people were killed by other black people. And so to make an inference to black on black crime seems like a fallacy.
Yeah, I made no inference on white crime. We're talking about black.
I understand.
I never mentioned white.
I know.
You mentioned white. How are you today?
It's a reason why, because we compare things to other things to recognize the difference. I am.
Why?
Because
Can we stay on black?
No.
We can't stay on black.
No.
We have to make so in other words, when we're talking about knives, we must talk about guns, right?
No.
That's what you're doing.
No, I'm not.
It's exactly what
I
you're
disagree
doing.
with you.
We're talking about knives, and you must bring in guns as a comparison to knives. Can we stay on knives?
Right.
When we're talking black, you keep, not me, these are not my words, these are your words.
I agree.
White is your words.
I agree. I agree with you. But I think we're disagreeing on the topic of the conversation.
We're disagreeing on the fact that you keep bringing up guns when we're talking about knives. When we're talking about blacks, and for some reason or another, you feel the need to bring up the whole issue of the demographics of white crime. And I'm not defending white crime. I didn't say white crime doesn't exist, nor did I mention white crime. But you're doing it as a talking point. You're not doing it as a point of a fair discussion. You're doing it because you're trying to minimize this by using that. Let's not. It isn't fair. You're talking about guns and we're talking about knives.
I disagree with you, and I would like to provide.
I put a period at the end of that.
I disagree with you,
So go.
and I would like to establish a reasoning why I disagree with you. The reason why I disagree with the framing of what you just said right there is because you're saying the conversation, the topic is black on black crime.
No, it's not black on black crime. It's the black criminal element. It's not black on black crime. It's the black criminal element. Not every black criminal element is black on black crime. Some of it is disconnected, but connected in some ways.
Okay. And the reason why I think that entire argument is a fallacy is because in every demographic,
Has no merit.
I'll wait.
I'm saying you said it's a fallacy, right? Just to be clear, you're saying that it's.
And I'll explain why when you give me the opportunity to.
I'm going to give you, just to be clear, any clarification. You said it's a fallacy, so it's not true.
Correct.
Go ahead.
The reason why I say it's a fallacy, in order for me to prove it's a fallacy, what I have to do is I have to compare it to other things. And so, what I believe conversation is when we say there's a specific thing called black on black crime. I believe that term is a fallacy because crime is based on proximity. And then if we look at other groups and we compare it to black people, we notice that all the statistics are very similar. And so to point out black on black crime like it's a specific thing, it's not a specific thing. When if I shoot you, it's because you stole something from me or you fucked my old lady or whatever. It's because racists in America live in proximity to each other. And so if the idea is that black people are killing black people and we don't bring up that white people are killing white people at the same rate, I think to even bring up race is false. I think the conversation is proximity to people is why people kill other people, not race. Because the statistics show that the rate of murder and homicide is consistent within individual races. That's why I say black on black crime is a fallacy. You hear me, or I said something that might.
I'm hearing you.
Okay, it's false. It's a white supremacist talking point.
I'm going to ask you, at what point did I say black? Did I ever use the term in my discussion to you? Did I bring up the term black on black crime?
You didn't.
I did.
I'm not a liar. You didn't. But the argument that was being made,
The argument that you're making,
that I perceived,
not the
the
argument
argument I perceived,
has nothing to do with me. Has to do
the
with
argument I perceived is that black people are doing something different than other people. Are we?
Yeah, we are.
But statistically, we're not. Not as far as violence amongst their own people.
Once again, you're bringing guns into a discussion about knives, and I've reiterated that, and you're still doing it.
Listen,
The only reason
I
why
always defer, sir.
the only reason why you're doing it is because you can't deal with the argument about black crime rates. But it's not a comparison, man.
Hold on a second, because that feels like an insult, and I want to make it clear. I'm not being disingenuous.
You are. You don't know it. You're defending black crime, not black on black crime, black crime, because you don't just do it to each other. You do it to other people as well. It's disingenuous because
I'm taking extra steps to be respectful to you, and I don't feel like I'm getting the same respect.
Is that how you feel?
I'm taking extra steps.
Probably
Because I can say a lot of things about how I feel as far as how you're communicating your arguments, and I'm taking extra steps to make sure that I'm not being disrespectful. And maybe our levels or thresholds of disrespect are different, but when I make it clear that it is not my intention.
Hello, how are you? Good.
To be a particular way, and your immediate response is you are like, come on, man, like it's kind of fucked up, dude. Like what I'm saying, let me try to clarify what I'm saying. But black on black crime is due to proximity. White on white crime is due to proximity. The percentages of individuals that are killed by the same race they are only have like a 0.4% difference. And when I asked you, when black people commit violence against other black people, is it different from other groups? You said yes. The numbers and the statistics do not agree with you. But then previously,
that's your contention. That's not fact.
I can prove that.
That's your contention.
I can prove that.
That's your contention. And once again,
I can prove that.
You're still talking about guns and knives. You're talking about knives. You're still bringing up guns. You can't stop doing it.
Are we talking about interracial violence?
We're talking about the violence in the Black community. Whether
Okay, so it's different.
let me finish.
It's different then. I'm talking about interracial violence. That's what I'm talking about.
You once again, you still not my word, Joe.
I'm making it clear what I'm talking about. I'm talking about intraracial violence.
I hear you. You're talking about interracial violence. Intraracial violence. That's what you're talking about. You're still bringing up guns when we're talking about knives, and you can't stop. You can't stop yourself. You can't stop bringing up guns while we're talking about it. Can we talk about knives? Can we talk about all the things that knives do? It can cut bread. It can cut tomatoes. It can cut lettuce. Can we talk about knives and not talking about guns? Because I'm not bringing up guns. I'm not bringing up guns at all. I've never brought up guns. I've never brought up statistics about guns. None of that matters to me. Talking about knives. I'm talking about my experience with knives. And I'm also telling you that I worked in a kitchen, right, where there were different kinds of knives with all different kinds of jobs. And what I'm also telling you is that while I was working in these kitchens with these knives, a lot of those knives were used to stab other people who had knives. We're not talking about guns. If you want to talk about guns, that's a whole different discussion. That's what I'm saying. But you can keep bringing it up if you like.
I will concede the point that you're only talking about Black people. And I've made it clear that I'm talking about the topic in a holistic sense. And I'm talking about intraracial violence. And intraracial violence has the same statistics across all racial groups. And so my curiosity is, why would you point out Black people when it's the same statistically within all racial groups?
Because I don't agree with you, but you keep telling me, which is inaccurate, that statistically it's the same.
So you got a phone.
Yeah.
Do you want to look up white on white crime versus black on black crime?
My argument is never about white on white crime. Once again, I don't need to look up statistics when we're talking about Black crime.
Right.
That's all we're talking
No.
If you want to make a
You
comparison,
just said I was incorrect.
I did say you were incorrect.
What am I incorrect about?
And I qualify
What
because
am I incorrect about?
that the discussion that we've been having is about
That's difference of opinion.
the
What
discussion.
fact am I incorrect about?
Our discussion is about Black crime, not
No, that's not my discussion.
not Black on. So you're having a different discussion than me.
I told you.
I get it. You're having a different discussion.
I told you that
You're having a different
you
discussion.
keep repeating it, but I made it clear.
Aren't you though?
I made it clear 5 minutes ago.
Aren't you though?
I made it clear 5 minutes ago. I said that I'm talking about intraracial violence against groups,
Comparisons.
and you're talking about only Black.
Comparative. You're saying comparative.
I'm saying
Tell me if I'm right or wrong. You're doing it comparative.
about what?
Comparatively between Blacks and whites.
No,
You are, because you keep bringing up.
I told you
white
no.
on
When you
white.
tell me I'm wrong,
You just keep bringing. I didn't bring up.
listen to me. Just listen. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Let's end it here. Let's end.
So let's end it here then. Let's end it here then.
Let's end it. Let's have some more. Let's have some more.
No problem.
Do you have a Filipino girlfriend, right?
Got several.
You're messing with how many right now?
I mean, I ain't no girlfriend, but I'm fucking a couple. You gonna use that against me too? Don't use that against me.
Stop it. Just stop
I'm
it.
scared.
We changed the topic, and there's no judgment here. We're both in the Philippines. You know where we're at.
All right.
Okay. This is common ground. There's no judgment.
That's what a
There's
problem.
no
That's
judgment.
what a problem.
There's no
I'm
judgment.
gonna be honest
There's
with you.
no judgment.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to use later.
I have
I know what the fuck you doing, motherfucker.
no,
I've seen you before.
no. You've only seen me with one.
No, you know what the fuck you doing. You're good at this.
That's the girl that you saw on video. That's the girl that I with. Only
Really? You don't shop for the fruits?
when I was here before, when I was looking for a girl.
Found one.
When I was looking for a girl and I couldn't find one, I was going through that.
You got something for the fruit?
This is
You found one.
found one that I really, really like.
That's my goal.
Here's the problem. Problem is, I called her by her name. And you saw, she said, "Who's out?"
That's the fucked up part. When you find one, they pull some bullshit. You be like,
You know
oh,
what she just said to me before she video chatted with me? She this is what she said after she started stirring the waters. She said, "I'm just kidding. I'm out here.
there ain't no
I'm out here with a brother, and I even got proof that I'm out here with a brother, and this is what she's doing." And this is the reason why brothers come out here and they say, "Well, I don't have to deal with this because I could deal with that in my country. I will go find me something else." Now, there was another chick I was talking to. Now, this chick ghosted me a month ago. When I got to the Philippines, somehow she smelled it in the air that I was dealing with somebody.
It seems like wait. It seems like there's some fucking unseen network, and they know shit that you don't know about.
Right.
Dude, that happened in South America too. I'd be like, what? How?
How?
It'd be certain things that happens. It'd be like, the fuck? But I don't know. It's there's some fucking indigenous
Something's happening.
villager network.
Something in the air. Something in the air. So,
Dude, hold on a second. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Me and your ass is gonna argue and we gonna disagree. But we got more in common than we don't. Okay? You fucker. I fuck with you, man.
we're still talking. So I'll probably be going home at about 9:30. But
What
right
time
now
is
the
it?
conversation is to be interesting. Period. You have different points of view. But he's very